Hello, and welcome to our playthrough of Age of Wonders 4, specifically our viewer challenge. Thank you very much for joining me, and now let's head into our episode. Why? They haven't moved. Oh, the bone wyvern. The obsidian wyvern. Okay. And you technically need a summon unit. So we might have to double up. And a seal beer. It's that pyre shrine. So let's just assume the pyre shrine's going here, and we will build as required. So let's go up. No. Cancel. Try that again, please. Top. Thank you. Here. Because that's still potentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is nothing to sneeze at. And how does the Garden of Bliss work? Per adjacent grasslands problem. So it doesn't matter what's on it, it's what's underneath it. Alright, alright, we're still on this turn, so we'll just cancel through this. You're fine. Almost awesome. The hero says 2 defense, so 8 and 10. And our hero would be, if they're in the same battle, 11 and 9. So they are perfectly okay. Okay. End turn. That's fine. Auto combat. Took no damage. They're dead. Still only 11. Do you have a learning thing? Yes. Alright, so he's fine with what he has. We might... I think the shield's the priority. Hello? Also, I might... Uh-oh. Game going chug-chug. Thank you. Right. Immediately cast Forest Awareness. Oh, target any target. I think I have to target a city. Oh, just launch? There we go. And now we can see the map. Or at least anywhere there's a forest. So they're swinging that way. Bruce City can be integrated. Don't care. Good news, proceed. Rejuvenating Wall Breaker. That was going on someone. Who? So they are oh, pulling back. I think that was going on him. No, he has one. You have one. Do you need one? You need one. I will trade this for that. Because you're level 12. You're fine. Sorry. They can have Greenhold. And then on you, we will trade out the Charm of Mentorship. Yes, you already have the Recoup, so that's kind of pointless. It doesn't stack. But it's technically better. Till I can make something else. In the meantime... yeah, we can give him Defensive Master from other means. So I think that's why we're going Retaliation Attack. Does that make sense? So if I go to make a shield, right? We can give him Defensive Masters. And then just a shit ton of hit points. And go from there. We now have auxiliary pollen in an area. I don't think we need this anymore. Well, but the Berserk. I don't like things that take away things. Alright, I'll strengthen. Nah. I'm gonna shuffle. Grand Protection could be very useful. Great. You're starting an army. That gold wyvern was headed... excuse me. In this direction. Yes. And then... summon animal. Okay, so... you go here. 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 I think you need a hero. Yeah. You need a hero to burn it to the ground. We're gonna wait. We're just gonna threaten this. And we can actually get closer.
Huh?
Right? If we scooch to, like, say, here. And actually, we want to swap these around. But it's not going to matter in a few turns. Yeah. Right. And then you guys were headed here and here. So you can pop this. Auto combat. Don't need to worry about it. Great. Disenchant. Right, you're headed here, and here, and here. And you guys will pop this. Auto combat. Great. Ooh, a Blessed Dragon Mount. It is tier 2. I'm gonna take that reward. If I remember... who's got the birdo? I think, hold on. Yeah, you've got the bird. Thunderbird is tier 3 because of the lightning resistance. Versus... oh, it used to give you blessed. Alright, never mind, not worth it. It's just, yeah. Alright, they changed it. I believe a patch ago, unless I'm misremembering, which is a possibility. It gave you very fast cavalry flying less. So you would get a stack of whatchamacallit every turn. Yeah, we need to... Is it... what is it? Does he not have... I know it doesn't have Dragon Transformation. Fey Touch, Super Growth, Inner Master. Lingering Mist. What am I thinking of? It's not Draconic Transformation. Hold on. Tome Library. My Tomes. Tome... Not Paradise. Prosperity. Blessed Armors. He kind of needs that. Why? Am I not seeing it in here? What? Like, there is a target for this. Why is he not getting Blessed Armors? Why is that not a target? Like, it's not even popping up as like, hey, like, it's here and grayed out. What is... Right? Our hero has it. I would assume. No. Is it a major transformation? I thought it was minor. Blessed Armors. Unit Enchantment. Doesn't affect heroes. Well, that's annoying. Alright then, never mind. Priority then, I would say, would go to Fey Touched and Super Growth. So that way he's harder to hit. If we can get him misted. Which we can do fairly easily. So I'm going to go ahead and end the turn. Okay. For some reason I thought Blessed Armors affected heroes too. Nope, wasn't paying attention. That's the way it rolls. Yeah, he's dead. No shock there. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep pumping out armies until this gets down to like 100 each, or around 100 each. So let's cast this immediately. Perfect. We got a spider. We go in there. Great. Oh. That's where he's getting units. Duly noted. That's a dead bear. Bye, Mr. Bear. You're dead. I don't think we got any experience for that. We will cast Fey Touched. Oop, I don't think I clicked it. Fey Touched. Because we need to cast it on a bird. Don't care. Yep, you're fine. You're making an army. You're headed here. So you can step forward, and you... Oh, can go up there. Alright, so this army's good to go. This army's good to go. So these 4 can probably take these 5. I'm probably going to have to control it, but we're good there. You're making another army. You're good. Well, let's see. You're fine. You're on auto. Alright. You guys are going to try to siege this down again. I am going to bookmark in case it gets a bit overwhelming. But, not you. You. Start siege. Siege projects. Alright, so onagers undermine the walls, and then the choice is again I hate to say it, we can... This was more annoying than these. But... Let's break battlements. You're going here. You're swinging this way. You're swinging this way. You're going there. You're going there. What do you need? A sail bearer and something that isn't a wyvern and or a wyvern. Okay. This city. Go ahead and hurry that. We're gonna get the Fire Shrine. Let's make it a Smithy's Guild. What the hell, right? That's a third unit we can pump units out of. Foresters? Maybe. I'll spend the 81. Go up to the surface. Meanwhile, we could grab this, which is more draft. Hold on. Let's... Oh, boy. Can I grab one more? Oh, yeah, I can. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to cancel the Wood Shrine. Go back up to the service. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Versus 1, 2, 3... Alright. I think it's worth the risk. We'll grab this Forester. We will go back underground. We haven't made anything. Cancel the Pyre Shrine. Rebuild the Pyre Shrine. Here. And then next turn... Does someone have that? Claim that, claim this, and claim this for the next 3. And then we're good. Hey, he got his major ambition, which means while army leader, all Melee units usually get +1 defense. Eat. You get the Beacon of Valor. Queue up the Smith's Guild. Counts as a quarry. I mean, wouldn't hurt, right? I don't have a lot of quarries. Counts as a quarry. I lose 5 production, but at this point it doesn't matter. And that doesn't mean I can't slap more quarries down. We'll go ahead and do that one. Wyvern Ares, not a bad one. Hold on. What does it read? Per adjacent farm. Ooh, that's where we're screwed. So I don't think we're going to get the Wyvern Airy here. But then I can't produce. Alright, so I think I have to. So, no change. That's okay. And Shrine of Prosperity. Lose 5 research to gain 7 versus... Lose the farm. I lose 3 gold, but I gain 23 food. 5 mana. Lose 5 mana, gain 5 mana. Oh, so, wait, what? Oh, I don't lose anything here. We'll go ahead and slap that down there, and we'll let that tick. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You have 4 left. So either 1, 2, 3, 4. These are going here. Nothing to grab here. 1. I mean, another gold mine wouldn't hurt. But I feel like finishing up underground is kind of the way to go. Not here. Weirdly enough. Because we can grab this. You go here. You go here. You go here. Can't slum into them. Can't slum into them. You can't tree it. So we're just going to wait a turn. Alright, you're good. You're waiting a turn. End turn. End turn. Alright, AI. There we go. I think we have him on the run. So it looks like we'll probably finish around turn 150-ish. I had to guess. What are you doing? Alright, sure, you siege that by yourself, buddy. I'd imagine he's gonna counterattack. Take no losses. Wipe this out, and then we can slam into them. No counterattack. Okay, sure. There's grandparents. We can pick a new tome. We have our major. Wait a minute. Oh, this is a tier 4. I'm thinking of the wrong one. If we show the library, Nature Affinity, we could grab this for Projectiles of Decay, because that's very powerful. So I think we're going to, and it literally is just for the Projectiles of Decay.
There is a cycle to all things.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Dead. Close. Grab that. Brand protection's good to go. Condemn army on me. Good to know. How are you guys doing? Ooh. We could get another Fireforged stone. That gives us 2. More importantly, that's not my army. There we go. There we go. They're dead. Kind of saw that coming. Risky. I think, overall, if we trigger this, start siege, add siege projects, and undermine the walls, onagers, harass defender. You're here. You're here. You go here. So I think, if you do the math, we win. Don't care. Don't care. Annex another province. Right. Forester. You trigger this fight. Auto combat. Great. Then I don't know what to do with him. They're waiting. He needs a summons. More importantly, he can go reinforce this army. It's gonna take a few. That's okay. You're waiting. We might get hit from behind. I think the Fey touched and getting the buffs up on our bird boy is a bit more important. So we'll hold off here. Because we need to make the hole. I don't know what to do with him. Right? We've cleared out all of our land. So I guess he can go on the offensive. As far as I know, nothing is... This is the problem with the mists. Like, I understand blocking enemy view, but it shouldn't block my view. So, but I don't think anything is occupied. So I guess what we'll do is come up here to emblem. Mm-hmm. And try to readjust those arms. Well, they're dead. He's dead. There we go. Tick, tick, tick. Alright. There's the siege. Great. We might need to do that. Negotiations season. They've set the war party. Don't care. Someone's been captured. We'll hold off on that. Fey touched. We'll go ahead and transform. So that should give it, if I understand correctly, to him as well. Yes, he now has it. Great. So the next one we want to cast is Super Growth on him for the hit points. Emblem can annex. Tier 30! Capped out, baby! Alright, yep, we like quarries. So this can no longer grow, so farms are kind of pointless. Except, you know, they provide draft? So converting some farms to quarries, if possible. Yeah, no. I don't think it can be? What can you be? Well, Bountiful Fields works by province. Yeah, so... yeah, nothing to replace there. And then the other one, it says I have 4. This one. Yeah, not worth it. It's fine with what it has. Unless Purgation Conduit. I mean, a little extra draft counts as a quarry. We lose 5 food. We gain 30. Yeah, sure. What the hell, right? Emblem is annexing under the ground. We'll go ahead and... oh, well, hold on. At some point, these will be able to be converted into farms. For now, do we want the quarry gets turned into gold? Gold is just gold. So I guess we'll do the mine next. You're headed up to Emblem. So you go here. You're headed... we'll say here. You're headed to Emblem. And we're going to get rid of you. And you. And you. So what do you need? You need an Avenger, a Wyvern, and a Vowkeeper. So useful. Holding off on that. You're waiting. You're waiting. You're waiting. You're waiting. You're waiting. You're headed up here as well. And you're waiting. Alright, so back to Harrington, which again, it's a size 11 city. It's not gonna get any bigger. I think I'd burn it to the ground. Even Triway, well, if we burn Harrington to the ground, Triway can get bigger. That's the thing. So yes, I think we burn Harrington to the ground. So let me bookmark. Auto combat. I'm not sure why it walked all the way around there, but sure. They're all helping. Excuse me? Hold on. Load up. I misclicked something. And I'm not sure what. tea's been steeping for a few hours. I think it's good to go. Great. Close. Close. Alright, we're gonna click here. There we go. Safe battle. Auto combat. If I lose a unit, I will fight it, but I shouldn't lose a unit. Great. Close. Safe battle. Again, auto combat. Shouldn't lose a unit. Well, might lose him. No, didn't lose a unit. He leveled up. Great. Got him to 12. We're going to raise it to the ground. We will receive -40, but we have ways to get that back. We have no friendly territory to hop to, at least not right now. Axeward. Okay, Axeward is friendly. So we'll pull back to here. You pull back to here. You pull back to here. You continue that. Hold on. Wait a turn. Wait a turn, because you need the heals. Wait a turn. Great. Hero leveled up. This is important. This is our Death Knight. Right, and we're getting to this. I don't think I care about this, honestly. But we're getting to this, so this can potentially be used in combat. Does that make sense? God, Dark Ritual sucks. I mean, it's good. But not sure I like it. So we need to get to here before we grab this, because we can pop this in front of an enemy. And if I'm understanding this correctly, that means, yeah. Weakened and disrupted. I think getting to this is more important. So we'll grab this. Great. Another hero's leveled up. He is level 12. And again, Master of Astral for that phase lock. Cool. Is pretty good. And he's got another one. And I decided we're going to get this from other means, right? We're making him a shield that gives him that. Which means gaining the retaliation attacks is probably better. Alright, hold on. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. No! 18, 19, 20. I wanted to try Rallying Cry. But I'm not sure it's worth it. Race into this. Well, hold on. Jeez. 13, 14, 15, 16. Useful, but because of this, not needed. So there is something to be said going down this route. So let's do it. Ruler leveled up. Nice. 16. So our choices are Master of Astral. Oh, hold on. Paragon of Nature, which... Avatar of Nature. The natural regen and the massive amount of hit points is kind of the way. What does Paragon of Astral give? All gain range to melee attacks. Whenever a friendly spell is cast, that's actually not bad. Paragon of Chaos is controlled chaos. Oh, that's pretty good too. Forcing enemies to fumble while you crit is good. And giving all units hastened and strength at the start of combat is pretty good. Materium, extra retaliation attack. The unit gains 20 hit points and 30% damage. And it becomes a large target. Ooh. Not sure I like that one. That feels like the weakest. Paragon of Order. Oh no. On kill. Okay, that's not bad. All friendly units gain 15 hit points. So if you've got a kill big, you're just healing your army up as you go through things. And Paragon of Shadow, Eternal Ones. Killed in oh, yeah, I would say Paragon of Shadow and Materium are the weakest ones because of what they unlock. But we're going to take Paragon of Nature. I don't think that stacks with what we have. Oh, bollocks. Alright, anyways, Paragon of Nature. So... confirm. Oh, another hit. Okay. And now flick to mobilize. He doesn't have a charge attack, so that's pointless. So we either take hit points or damage into a cleaving sweep, which isn't bad. More damage and a hit points. Or we could grab up these. Right? Damage and crit chance. I am gonna grab this, definitely. So we'll do that. You're waiting. You're waiting. You're waiting. You're waiting. You're waiting. I may go a little long. I want to get this done with. You've been captured. You've been... So we'll go ahead and just immediately sell you. Captured. Major ambition. Awesome. Nice. So at the start of battle, he will go up to 810, and our ruler will go up to... Can we find our ruler? 11-9. Which is pretty much capped. So we want hit points on her for survivability, not really anything else. In the meantime, over here, we're waiting for units to be made. Can you move? You can't move. You're actually all set to go, and I will just go ahead and delete you and you, and we will queue up. Definitely need a Wyvern, an Avenger, and a Valkyrie? And a no! And an Evoker. There we go. Could grab Blessed Dragons, don't think they're worth it. Now we have incoming, but they're sneaking in. Basically, just burn this to the ground, move these guys to take care of Triway, vassalize that, vassalize this, and then we have a straight shot to Quentin. I think. There might be a city in between, but I think that's the goal. Alright, probably don't care. Don't care. Great, we'll grab this. Sure. Meaning, we can pop this, go to the surface, grab this, and now no one else can grab these two, so we can just let this grow naturally. And hope... I don't care about that, actually. That at some point, we can convert this into trees. Our Protector of Vigilance is done. Don't care. Don't care. Could reset something. We'll hold off on crafting things. You're headed... Yeah, you're headed to here to help. How's your healing going? Alright, you're pretty much good to go. So let's go threaten Triway. So that's there. You go here. You go here. You need an animal, but we'll wait. You can head in this direction. Again, you're heading in this direction. They're getting where they need to go. You're fine, actually. I just don't, like I said, I don't know what to do with you. You go there. Yeah, you can go here. I think it's taking the long way around, but sure. You're trying to remember they're there. And you're waiting. So I'm going to wait for the breach. And then we'll end this recording session. Statute can annex another province. And we said we're going underground. Pretty much. Nope. Oh, hold on. Oh, we have to go underground with statute. Oh, what do we want? I got what I needed down here. I mean, I could convert them. I mean, it's more gold, more mana. More production, which is also more gold, so might as well, I guess. The vigilance is done. That is going on. Him. So we'll go ahead, throw that on. So that will give him defensive master and more hit points. And I think he's done. Like, we might trade out the life-stealing mace, but I kind of like it as his thing. This is our Death Knight. He is in combat a lot. So maybe giving him a better helm and better legs are not the worst idea. You're fine. You're good to go. He needs a better helmet. And a better chest piece. Alright. And a better... Alright, hold on. So we've got Siege Breaker and Recuperation. Can we make something? If we go to Miscellaneous. can we make something with both... Hey. Trainer. Something's going on in the back. We already have that. Demolisher. And then casting points? I don't think we need the true sight. Well... we don't need the army maintenance. We'll do casting points. So we'll forge that. You're done. Close. End turn. Something's ticking along. Yeah, now that Triway's under threat, they've backed away from... oh, Triway's underground. Dead. Worker Construction Nexus. Ooh. Per adjacent farm. Neat. Don't remember what that's from. Plenty of gold, plenty of mana. Alright, we've made our hole. We're going to slide you up. I'm going to bookmark this. I have just enough time to fight it if I absolutely have to, but I shouldn't have to. Because of the siege units. If I lose some low-level units, I don't mind. You didn't lose the heroes. These guys do... they basically one-shot units. So I will take that. Because I have the ability... what do you need? You need a seal bearer. You're in this army. Ooh. So you get... actually... wait, hold on. Oh, you need the wyvern. Hold on. The evoker. And this guy. Cute. Step up. That's a seal bearer. So, evoker and this guy into here. And then you have a wyvern, so that can go in there. See, we're condensing some things down, and that's fine. This goes in here. Close. That's actually a pretty good spread. Meaning you two can step forward. You guys can go in here. And you guys can technically back out a little. And now we've got 6 and 6. Meaning in auto combat. Didn't lose anything. Go in. Vassalize. So now this city's ours. Do they have a teleporter? They have a spelljammer. I don't see a teleporter. Doesn't mean that I don't have one. I just don't see it. And this needs units. Alright, so that was the important thing. Cool. Hero leveled up. Team the Sublime. Alright, he already has retaliation. So let's get the consolidating push for the auto heals. Remains have been collected. Immediately sell those. Just because. Spell ready. Super growth. Transform. So now our bird hero should have super growth. And we will check that. Yeah. So you go here, and then we'll wait a turn. So now he should have super growth. There it is, super growth. Yes, 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 yes. Then after the super growth, I think they're... Oh, hold on. So we don't need that. What we need the dragon unit type for the Force of Nature, which I believe is a unit enchantment. Yeah. So if I don't... So he's not going to need it. Although he doesn't have Draconic Transformation from any other way. You know what? Let's do Inner Mastery. That's a nice quick grab. That one's a definite have. You're headed up here. Great. You need a summon unit, but more importantly, you can head in this direction to reinforce this army. And this army can head home. Alright, and you guys are going in here? Yes. And you just need a summoned unit. Alright, I think you're headed here. You're fine where you are. 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 I think we're going to take him on offense. So you will head in this direction as well. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to give this army 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 3. You'll head in this. Yep, that's fine. You're fine. You're fine, because you need to heal. You're good. You're good. You got the Smith's Guild, so now you can pop out units as well. So now we can build... Once we build this... Jesus. We can build some units from here and not worry about it, right? Sure, you can go auto-explore. You're good. You're good. I will end the turn here. Nothing major should happen. We're done recording for today. Yeah, so we're definitely going to finish up. No matter what, next recording session will be the last session. If it takes a little longer, I will just do it on my own time and slap it to the end of next recording session as an edit, if that makes sense. We are done for the day. Thank you for joining me. I like this challenge. I enjoy these challenges. Come up with scenarios for me. Love it. But you know, random. Like I said, the 2 tests, hardly any good territory to use. So like, oh, let me try terraforming. I pick terraforming. It generates the map, and there's hardly anything to terraform. Roll the dice, man. Remember, if you want to send me a viewer challenge, remember, I will never set it any higher than hard difficulty, so you can't say play on impossible difficulty. You can't do something like, hey, choose desert adaptation, but you have to play on Arctic, you know, you have to make Arctic territory, sort of. You can't do that. But if it looks good and it looks reasonable, I'll go ahead and play it. sparkytdk@gmail.com. Make sure it says viewer challenge in the header or subject line. And I hope you enjoy this. Maybe we can turn this into a regular, semi-regular series. And that I will mix it in with, like, you know, play a new game, do a challenge, play a new game, do a challenge, play a new game, do a challenge. Sort of thing. Thank you very much for watching me. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. Smash that bell, all that jazz. Even better, check out other videos and playthroughs I've done. Bestest, come on over and check me out when I stream live every Sunday through Friday. Like many, thank you very much for joining me. And until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another. Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or, even better, come on over to twitch.tv/sparkytdk and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.